should be back and we should be good to go. Is the rain loud enough for everybody? Hi, Extra. Forax. Thank you for the resub and for 2 months. Thank you. Make myself a little bigger here. Hi, Phoenix Blue. Lift up our hand cam a bit more. There we go. Sorry I took so long. There was so much I had to pull out for tonight's stream. But hopefully the more we go at it, the faster I can get ready. But yeah, thank you so much. And Nature Fiend, thank you for 33 months. Thank you so much. We're so close to 3 years. Wow. Here. Live and well. I'm trying to figure out how to go live on YouTube a little easier. Because separating VODs is really easy on Twitch, but on YouTube it breaks a little bit. Sorry, that was loud. And I will be so good to fall asleep watching. I hope so. Yeah, last week you guys voted, and you let me know that you really enjoy when we do hand cam, so we're going to be doing a lot more hand cam from here on out. Good night, Felipe. Thank you for stopping by, even just if it was only for a little bit. It was nice to see you. And good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night, good night. Hi, Frozen. How are you? We have a few more triggers that arrived well, yesterday for me, but for today for us. So, sorry if I'm like stumbling over my words today. I feel like my brain didn't wake up. But that's okay. It just makes for a cozy night tonight at least. Hi, Octo. But yeah, we have some new triggers to try out today. We have 1, 2, 3. 3 new triggers for today. Right? We still have 2 that haven't arrived yet. I'm still waiting for 2 more. I bought an additional trigger from the grocery store the other day. I found some Floam. I definitely yoinked this from some kid potentially buying it. It's supposed to be a little Floam unicorn. Though I think once you pull it out of the packaging, it's just Floam. But yeah, I got some Floam. Hi. After we're done testing out our new triggers, I'll go ahead and turn on our channel plays for you guys to redeem stuff. Also, for those who gifted subs, donated, resubbed, if there's anything you'd like off the ASMR menu at any point, please let me know. And I'll go ahead and do those triggers for you, okay? Meow meows for Proto. Also, Mama Mimi, it's good to see you again. Hi, I saw your message earlier. It's good to see you. I hope you've been well. Hi. Hi, hi. Good, Morax. I hope that this week brings you nothing but comfort and happiness. I wish nothing but the best for you. May this week be one full of happy times, good memories. And if you ever need a place to rest in, you are safe and sound here. You are okay. Everything will be okay. You are safe and sound. Thanks, Sonia. Really cool. I can absorb no information for 10 minutes, but the moment someone says my name or handle, I'm locked in. I get that. I get that. Like, was I actually not paying attention, or did I suddenly, like, sleeper age and all of that information, and now I just know? Hi, Mama Mimi. How have you been? It's good to see you again. Hi, folded up. Hello. Ah, tingles, nice. Okay. Let me show off our new triggers. Let me scooch in too. Hi, Gray. Kitty, that's funny. I got a new type of stress ball. The one that we've been using for years now is made out of, it's got flour inside. These have gel. These are gel stress balls, so they're very different. And they're also textured on the outside. Oi, hi, hi. I am doing okay. I'm a little tired today, to be honest with you. I don't know if I fully woke up today, but I'm doing okay. We're about to test out a few new triggers to see if we like them. Please let me know as well if anything is too loud at any point, okay? Alright. Some sounds upstairs, so if you hear that is on my end. My apologies. Oh yeah, magnesium deficiencies can be exhausting to live with. I don't think I'm currently deficient in anything, though I do need to get back to working out regularly. Unfortunately, my body has been fighting me. I keep getting injured and it's been making it hard to work out as much as I want to. These are so satisfying to play with because of the way that they squish. You guys ruined liver for me. I bought liverwurst and I was eating it and enjoying life the other day. And then one of you just had to tell me that liverwurst tastes like pennies. And now I can't eat liverwurst. Because all I kept thinking about was pennies while trying to eat it the other day. I'm eating chicken lasagna. That sounds so good. Ugh, I miss onions. I miss being able to eat onions. Shall I bring coffee for you? No, it's okay. You know what old coffee smells like? Like a pot that's been left out in the kitchen all day long. It kind of smells like skunk to me. Hi, Philip Smith. Hi. How are you? I'm doing good. We're just testing out a few new triggers before we fully get into the swing of things tonight. These are our new textured gel stress balls. I like this. I think it sounds nice. Not big on mushrooms. Oh, I love mushrooms. There's that drawing pixel art you did a while back. Oh, my Luna mom. How goes the arting? Yeah. I used a reference from somebody who made it because I'm stuck on my hand. I am not yet versed in the art of turning things into pixel art myself, but I hope to get better. So how do we feel about our gel stress ball? How do we feel? Do You like these textured gel stress balls? Is this a nice addition to the triggers? I like it too. I don't mind the texture of it on you, it's just now like the flavor when I think of pennies. Pink horse, Kick-Ass, Darkos, and Deathwish. Definitely keep it, let's go. Philip, yeah. I only just recently started multi-streaming on YouTube. But I've been on Twitch for almost 5 years now. YouTube we just started this year, so we're very new to YouTube. Stress balls are not meant for throwing at people who stress you out. I mean, who am I to tell you what to do with both, you know? Whichever you prefer, Philip. Genuinely, that's why I'm doing both, just in case anyone wants to have their own preferences, it's fine. Look at how satisfying these are. Ugh. You want to squish my balls? Pretty good, right? Yes. Down to squishing balls, let's go. There's like stuff coming off these stress balls and sticking to me, and I'm a little concerned because it's like a bit sharp. I don't know what that is. Little nail flex. My finger has something stuck to it, like a sticker maybe. They're not watermelons, they're strawberries, but thank you. They're specifically the bonbon strawberries. They do kind of give off watermelon vibes too. No worries, Iron Assassin. I absolutely understand. From afar, it definitely looks like watermelon. I absolutely see what you're talking about. What is stuck to me? Okay. They taste like strawberries. Speaking of strawberries, I'm gonna have to mute to open these up, but I got 2 different kinds. A lot of new squishies, basically, but these ones are strawberry squishies. I guess I should swap hands. Bill said that matches. Strawberry squish squish. Strawberry squish squish. Let me open up our strawberries so you can hear. No, bees. Yeah, strawberry bonbons are a candy, yeah. They're like they call them an old lady's candy, but I don't know if they'd be old lady. Now these are the ultimate squishy squishes. Like, look at that. Look at how it sticks to my fingers. It's crazy. This pink one doesn't squish as much as the red one. Interesting. Oh my goodness, it's like fighting me. It's so stuck to me. doesn't seem to release as much as this one. Because this one's sticking to the ear a bit more. Which makes me wonder, I have a clear one that I might whip out and see if it releases easier, but I don't know where I put the clear one. So squishy. Almost oil massage asked me. Yeah, I feel like this sounds like the best part of an oily ear massage without getting my fingers all oiled up. Hi, doctor. I'm sorry. Your name is Dr. Nut and your mama? That's crazy. How are you? You're craving cheesecake? Cheesecake. So how do we feel about our strawberry squishies? This is brand new Merkle. These just arrived over the weekend. They're strawberry squishies. This one's like even stickier than this one, but this one releases from the mic a bit better. So I might see if the clear one works better. It's good, right? It's a nice trigger. You're gonna have to remember this for a rest sometime. I love the way the gel triggers sound. Or the squishies. This one's also got a bit of a nice cupping element, but not too much pressure. I don't think you're a fan of the cupping sound, Sonia. Yeah. That's the hard part about ASMR. As much as I'd love to do triggers that everyone loves all the time, there's just going to be certain sounds that aren't going to be some people's favorite and then other people's favorites. It's so subjective. Hi, Mr. Cockles. Yeah, I just hope it's not an unpleasant experience, at least. Alright, that trigger is squishy strawberries. Squishy strawberries! They're so squish. Especially this red one, my goodness. Do you see that? The difference? It sticks to me. It's like this one didn't get cured the same way this one did. I'm gonna have to see if I can find the clear one, because it might have a better... Yeah, this one looks a little undercooked. Like... it really likes to stick. Can I get it back in its container? Okay, I can. so sticky. Gonna have to wrap them up. Oh, yeah, they come in these. They come in little baggies. And they are going back in said baggies when we are not using them. For sure. I'm a little bit worried about this floam because it's got this odd oily feeling. But I'm gonna try it out. I do need to mute for just a second while I pull the floam out. You should, the red strawberry boba, a reference to the move Monsters vs. Aliens. I haven't seen Monsters vs. Aliens. Name the red strawberry. Oh, we should name it Bob. Oh, sorry for the hiccup. Hi. Visual and audio ASMR. Hi, welcome. For me, it's when you're holding on, like the longer cupping. Thank you for the bonk. Okay, give me 1 second. We're gonna test out our last new trigger. Do you need me to turn the rain sound up? Hi, Siren. Hello. I can turn up the volume of the rain if we need. I got floam. Pink floam. I'm gonna do. I did murder the unicorn. What's up, Peekaboo? She does that, huh, Giga? Those are bags of wordies. Sure, we can do a happiness quest for you, I sleep. Yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, without tapioca, chat feels a lot more calm, doesn't it? Can't compare this sound to anything I know. It sounds like a bunch of bubbles being popped at once to me. Telling us she wants us to stop her. True. Yeah, Galio. I do a lot of hand cam streams, and we're going to be doing a lot more now because my community let me know that they really like the combination. So, hi, my little double. some new triggers. This is Floam. How do we feel about it? I sure do hope I can remove this foam from the mic. Very cool created. Thank you. Thank you so much. I like it too. It's nice and interesting. Pretty neutral towards the blend, unique. It's definitely a new, unique one. This one was more of something I purchased off a whim. I am a little worried about getting the flume out the mic.
Officially quit my job and take some time off. Looking to only working part-time at the moment. Much less stressful. The meetup was very special for me. Something I never thought I'd get. Having to have people in my mind who let me touch her all. Being able to hug someone dear was a bigger deal for me than expected. Was super shy. Didn't even select to send a message. But it went through anyway. Thank you for everything. Despite being you, I really felt included and cared for.
But I went through anyway. Thank you for everything. Despite being made, I really felt included. I'm glad you felt included. It's really hard for me to be able to get to everybody during those meetups, and my biggest fear, about our VR chat meetups is making any of you guys feel like you're not being included or like I'm ignoring anybody. But I think you guys can understand when we have 30 people at these meetups that it's a lot of people for me to talk to and attend to on top of hosting. So I appreciate your kindness with your patience and everything during those meetups, but also I'm so glad that you had fun and you didn't feel like you weren't being included. That makes me so happy to hear. It was lovely getting to see you flower. Some of you guys apologized to me for being shy. I just want you to know it is absolutely okay. When I started those VR chat meetups, I was insanely shy. It took me a while to not get anxious every time we were having a meetup, but I know now, after doing them for so long, that I'm in for a fun time because I have a really kind community. You guys are super sweet, and you're very respectful of my personal space. Thank you so much, everyone, for asking me. That you don't know how much it means to me. I love hugging you, but it really does mean the world to me when you guys ask first, so that I can be prepared, especially if I'm a little bit overwhelmed with everything going on during them. So I had fun. I had so much fun, and I'm glad you did too. Alright guys, that was our new triggers. I sleep, I have a happiness quest for you. If you guys, whoa, why did my camera turn blue? Was it the box? Hello? Hello, camera? What the heck? Well, everything's blue now, I guess. I was trying not to be. You guys were nobody was weird. You were all very sweet. I'm gonna turn off the automatic lighting because I think it's breaking. But yeah, all of you were very pleasant. I had a really fun time. Talking to Octa and such was nice. That's so good. I'm glad. Hi, Celestial. Alright, happiness quests. I've brought them back. These are an older thing that we used to have. No, Sonia, you were very sweet and respectful, and I had a fun time hanging out with you. So, happiness quests. I have a bunch of these different little matchsticks, and each of them has a quest, a challenge of sorts for you. I will draw a quest, and if you want, you can re-roll twice. You can re-roll your quest up to 2 times, but you can pick the previous quests as well. You don't have to be limited to, like, you have to pick your re-roll. Any of the 3 you can choose from, and it's just a challenge that you do for the week to try and bring yourself a bit of happiness. They're happiness quests. I can't run VR. Oh, You don't have to run, oh, VR chat as a whole, I see. Yeah, if you get a quest, you'll definitely be able to join meetups. Because I always do quest compatible. You get banned if you don't do it. No. If you type !Discord, my little devil, it should give you the invite. Let me know if it is expired. Okay, I sleep. Your first quest is, at some point this week, sorry for run screaming, think of someone you appreciate, then call or write to them to say thank you. Would you like to keep this quest, or would you like a reroll I sleep? I'll hold it off on the side. Will you decide? Oh no, Python. Not the expired milk. One of your headset anyway, I gotta save up for it. They're fun. They are fun. Reroll just to see? Sure. You can reroll to see. Let's see. Take a break from social media. I think we all need this happiness quest. I need this happiness quest. Would you like to reroll to see your last option? I forgot to set up one of my base stations during our VR chat meetup. Go for the last. Sure. Hi, General Gremlin. Hi. It's hard taking a break from social media. Treat yourself to your favorite dish. This happiness quest speaks to me spiritually. All very good quests. How are you, Gremlin? Zaz! Yeah, Zaz has been going to the meetups for a while. Used to be one of those anxious peas. If anyone needs to break the ice when it comes to anxiety at the community meetups, you can always say hello to the dude with the dreadlocks and big mustache. He loves meeting new people and is very friendly. I can confirm Zaz is incredibly sweet and always a great time to chat with. Oh, wasn't that picture lovely? One of my favorite parts is those big group pictures, just so that we have a nice memory to look back on. Here, let me scroll. Yeah, thank you for the care package. I'll definitely sip on my water and stretch in just a second. Where I was just in a higher place, being able to be surrounded by people I love while also being able to keep my physical distance to manage my own anxiety. Just kind of being there, enjoying everyone's presence, even if I don't contribute much directly. I think I actually got that. A literal dream come true. Oh, you're gonna make me cry. Oh. Jalapeno hentai. Thank you for the 13 months. Thank you. Had a good time last meetup I went to, but I was a little too anxious to join the latest. Oh, that's okay, Busty. As someone with anxiety too, I have my good days and my not so good days, and sometimes I feel a little bit more brave than others. Perfect example, I think you guys already know, but Ellie, she's one of my Oshis. I adore her, I respect her and love her. She hosts meetups, and some days, some weeks, I have the courage to go attend her community gatherings, and then others I don't have the courage and I'm too anxious to join. But just know, I completely understand. I get you. I absolutely understand. And just know, if you guys ever do decide to show up to my meetups, you are never, ever, ever pressured to directly speak to me or anybody there. You're so welcome to just enjoy everyone's presence and hang out. If you are using desktop to type to me and I'm not seeing your messages, by all means feel free to like run in front of me and jump a few times. I was practicing. I think I was able to catch a lot of Luthul's messages this time. Hentai, jalapeno hentai, thank you for over a year of being subby. If you need to, not if you need to, but if you want to request anything, or if you want to hear all our new triggers, about all our new triggers and pick one, you're more than welcome to. Thank you for your support. I think that's how I got my hug request. See, during those meetups, my brain is spinning in circles. I love them so much, but it is a lot for me to pay attention to, especially with my ADHD. It feels like the wires are misfiring in my brain. And that sounds uncomfortable, but it's fun. I'm enjoying myself. I always worry that I'm not giving everybody enough time or attention. We have a picture of me and Ellie chatting at one of the meetups, and he looks so happy to be talking to her in it. I was very happy. Oh my god. She came over to me and started talking to me. I was so starstruck. I was so starstruck. I was like, oh my god. Hi, Scrubway. That fan art that you made me was so freaking cute. I love it so much. Thank you. Shats, guys, you can't do this to me. I'm gonna cry. I'm emotional right now. What the heck? I'm being spoiled so much today. Thank you, Shats. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. You have been insane with those gifted subbies. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Y'all, you know how we did that wizard casting world, the wizard battles? My shoulder is still sore. Ren was like, damn, how are you casting spells? And I showed him and he was like, oh wow, yeah, that'll do it. Did anyone else get sore after that world? Because I was frantically casting spells. I accidentally hurt my shoulder a little bit. Whoops. Oh, Ice Leaf, did you pick a quest out of those 3? Was it not working for desktop? Sonyo! Someone else said they were sore. Sonyo! Thank you so much. Thank you for the 5 gifted subbies. I love it, Scrub. I always love your art. I loved it, Scrub. Thank you, Sanyo. Thank you, Shots. If you guys want any triggers at all, please let me know. And please add my name in chat, because I'm a little bit distractible today. That hug request and deleted it and had to not selected send. Then someone said my name and called your attention. I was so caught off guard, but so happy. Not sure how well I could have managed actually going through with it if the game didn't just make me ask. Yeah, they wanted to make sure that I gave you a hug. I remember that flower. It was really sweet. In this community, I feel like you guys always do your best to look out for each other, and that's what these meetups are about, right? That's what these hangouts are about, is all of us just making friends and yapping and chilling and having a good time together. Love your streams and community, even though I'm too shy to do anything but work. But your streams have helped me a lot. You're on a mission today to make me cry, and it's working. You're on a mission today. Oh, Shads. I'm so glad that you're able to be comfortable here with lurking and hanging out, even on your shy days, or even if you're shy. I'm so happy you enjoy your time here regardless. And I'm glad I could be a help. Hydrate time. Does it still say Cyberpunk? Try refreshing green. I checked, it should be ASMR. It says ASMR, good. That was me. I think it was the first time I spoke to Lorax. Yeah, I don't know if you guys could tell, but I have really bad ADHD. Could you tell? Can you tell? some days I'm too anxious to go to a meetup, and then other days I'll drive an hour to go to a convention cosplaying a character of the opposite gender. Seeker, you got me. You got me. Milky Goober, I really like your name. I love it. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into Wonderland. Welcome. So used to typing in chat and listening to you, but seeing you there, it's so different. Yeah, right? It feels like it feels like we're all in the actual same space together. It's definitely a different vibe. Especially if you're in VR. It's like it's perfect for me because I have to be so honest with you guys. I know I've talked about it for years, the idea of eventually maybe doing a VR, or not a VR, an IRL meetup at conventions, but my anxiety is so bad that I feel like the VR meetups are my way of still having meetups, you know, meeting you guys, regardless if it's in person or digitally in a way. I'm so glad, Bill. Your avatar is so cute. I love the outfit you cooked up, and I'm really excited to see the next outfit you cook up. Stop, you guys are so wholesome. You guys, you make me feel bad for all the times that I have imposter syndrome, and I like question if I'm really like contributing anything with my streams. You make me feel bad for daring to have that thought. Because it makes me feel like I'm invalidating the feelings that you guys have about the space I've created and the content. I gotta beat up those brain worms. I gotta fight with them. Thank you for the head pads. Oh, that'll be cool, Rex. If you ever do an IRL meetup, I'll just want to hug in a picture. Of course, of course. I'll continue to work on my anxiety. Maybe someday. I need to find a folding coffee table or something that I can easily move to clear a movement area for VR. Thank you for that hype train. Thank you again for the spoils. Level 5 too, wow. Let's think the vision, seeing the sounds. Come here. Let's go. Wow, I call that the wormy birdie. Thank you, Sanyo. I will say try not to mention it too much, that, just because if people, it's like having internet security on keeping my location safe for myself, but then if people find your location and they know, I know it's conspiracy theory, but it does make me a little anxious when you mention stuff like that. It doesn't matter, yeah, but even so, it's still like, oh, you know, yeah, it's hard to explain, I guess. Devil's bumhole. What's it like in the devil's bumhole? I've just had bad experiences where people, like I said, how easy it has been in the past. Not even easy, I guess, but just how, like, things that I would have never thought possible, people found my location from, right? So I'm just a little tad bit extra paranoid. Perhaps more than the average person. Not only that, but, like, example of why I'm anxious. There's a streamer I watch, I really like her. Her name's Jaden. She's been streaming forever. She was one of the first streamers I watched on Twitch. And last year alone, I think she was swatted like 3 times. And the thing about swatting that terrifies me so much is, like, I live in a household with animals, and if they're busting down doors, that is my biggest fear, is that those animals are gonna get out. Because people have lost pets to that shit. So I'm like super paranoid about that. I appreciate you, Sonia. It would be cool meet you in person one day, but your comfort level is always top priority. One day, I'm sure, but Chito, one day for sure. I will keep working on my confidence. What does that mean, cutie python? You're super paranoid about being classified as a creep or something for simply being kind. Aw, well, you have never given me creep vibes, Borax. And I have a pretty sensitive creep meter. I get like, I don't know, you can kind of tell, like you get this sense of anxiety when you meet certain kinds of people. Like there's this little red flag that blares in your brain a little bit. Spend so much time during fishing just sitting up in a tree watching everyone and hearing everyone else talk. You were all so lovely to be around. Even if I'm right to my voice, especially even in professional voice training. There's groups, by the way, on VR chat. I know it's a lot, but maybe once you're feeling more comfortable, there's groups in VR chat that I'm sure you would be able to, like, if you wanted to, maybe do some training with them. There's classes, and from what I've heard, they're incredible. The people in those groups are incredible because not only does it provide vocal training, but it's also a sense of community, a bunch of other people who have, like, you know, similar experiences and such. So maybe one day, if you're feeling more comfortable, I can tell you more about that group. I don't remember exactly their names. I'd have to look it up for you, but I'm sure I could find it. Unless somebody here knows what I'm talking about, that group. It was lovely having you around. I think Shelley mentioned that someone triangulated her location because she mentioned a franchise coffee shop and another store, and someone looked through all the Netherlands to where the two of them. Oh my gosh. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Okay, what triggers shall we do? I'm looking at all my new triggers. Thinking about if I want to do a new trigger. Let's do the wood brushies. No, if anything, Stylo, it actually would make somebody an easier target to find. Because if they live in the middle of nowhere and you, like, learn about a franchise, I feel like it's easy. Trans Academy, I've been trying to work with the courage. Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking of. I think that's a great idea. Less houses to guess. Yeah. I would love that, Lorax, to live in the mountains. It's funny, I would love to live in the mountains, but Ren, he's like, no, that's where you get murdered and no one ever finds your body. He doesn't like the idea of it. He wants to have neighbors. what do you guys think? Would you prefer, do you enjoy city living? Do you like living in suburb type settings? Do you like it more like kind of rural, but not too rural? Or do you like middle of nowhere, like no one can find you? Your house like is from like 15 minutes from the closest town at the very least. What do you guys prefer? Or maybe the moon? Would you live on the moon if you could? I like having restaurants nearby. I love my food. How are you doing, Sriracha? A boxable? What is a boxable? Sorry for Ren. He's streaming too right now, so I might hear him occasionally. Downtown in a small town surrounded by rural nothing. That's nice. That would be nice. A wood cabin behind a forest in a mountain range. That'd be so beautiful. I want to live in... Was it that... What's the name of the first place you visit in Skyrim? That adorable little town tucked in between the mountains. That's where I want to live. Somewhere like that. Helgen or Riverwood. That's a dream for me. I love big neon cities like Tokyo and plenty cool things to do, but I hate being around that many people. So I don't know really have any what I want. That's valid. When I was younger, all I wanted was city living. I wanted to be surrounded by people. I thought that where I grew up was a bit too slow, too boring. And then I moved to New Jersey for 2 years and I got my city living because I was right next to New York. And I loved it. I had a great time. But I had that experience, right? I got my time with that. And now, now that I'm older, I'm settling down a little bit more. I like it a bit more slower pace. Aw, Green. Your poems are so wholesome and sweet. Thank you so much. You're a sweetie pie. Pretty King can be transported on the trailer. Oh, that's nice. Privacy, not like privacy of rural, but also the convenience of having restaurants and stores. Right. But I think semi-rural, right, where houses have several acres of land, but then you're not too far off from your towns. I feel like that's ideal for me. Having your land, but also if you drive like 5 minutes, you still are near town. I think that'd be nice. Helgen's the city start, and Riverwood's the first place you visit. Yeah, that's Riverwood's where I was thinking. Sorry. By the river, between the mountains, in a nice cold environment too. But not so cold that flowers don't grow. Yeah, that's nice. You're cute. Wait, you asked a question about Mars, and I think I missed it. If you were offered a trip to Mars with a guarantee of your safety, would you go? I would like to say yes, but if I had like guaranteed safety, like there's absolutely zero way I would get sucked into the void of space, then maybe. I worry about how unfit I am. I feel like I'm not very physically fit, and I think the actual trip up into space might just kill me with the G-forces. But yeah. Honestly, I thought it was longer than months, Warden. But yeah, it's such a long trip on a small rocket, right? It's only 4 Gs. It's just because it's being the name we used to. Oh no, Lost One's just dressed up here for a while. Nothing to worry or stress about here. Yeah, I thought it took like forever to get there. Hey, if Katy Perry could make it to space, I'm sure I could go through the training. Right? Not that, well, I guess I didn't fully make it to space then. Love astronomy, so I take a chance. I love astronomy too. I have to spend like several months waiting on Mars before the trip back can start. My sister told me that you are finally sending people back to the moon again this month, actually. Are you guys excited? I feel like we've lost the level of excitement we used to have for space travel and space exploration, but I'm still excited. They're doing a round trip, not actually land this time. But next time they will, that's good. How long does it take to get to the moon? Are we? We're going back to the moon finally. Oh, you love rural areas, but you too? What was feeling? It's really cool to see everyone be so friendly. Yes, exactly. I need a bigger space since the box was my fur. Yeah. Well, I don't plan on having kids, but I have my fur babies. I want them to have space. Is that what it is? They're working towards Mars. About 4 days each way. That's not too bad, actually. Do they have to stay in their seats the entire 4 days? No, not in the seats. Okay. Oh, small living space. That's nice. What was it like in the past? Was it like that too, or did they have to stay in their seats? DBC, thank you so much. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. And then you could be in the seats for G-inducing maneuvers. First moon mission with a toilet. Oh, this is the first moon mission with a toilet. I can't imagine having to poop in space. Small apartment. The lander was much smaller. Ugh, imagine the never-ending wipe, but in space. Oh, that would suck. They're sending test flights to the moon to prepare to send people. They're gonna do Mars, if I remember correctly, but it's been years. Yeah, I wonder. Thank you, Python. There's a famous radio transcript where someone started with floating through the capsule. Really? Really? I'm not used to being on YouTube, so I'm not used to saying things like, guys, subscribe and like, and blah blah blah. To be fair, I don't even say that on stream, like on Twitch. I don't tell you guys to follow and subscribe. I can't bring myself to do it. But if you guys do, I appreciate you. Octo. I went back to some previous streams and I fixed the title and image to them, I hope. I'm trying to figure out the best way to separate YouTube because for whatever reason, it doesn't work the way that Twitch does. With YouTube, it saves your last picture and your last title that you had on your stream. So I have to end my YouTube stream before I change those two things. It doesn't work the same way as Twitch. Where Twitch, however, like it takes your first title that you set up and it leaves that as the title of the stream as a whole. I gotta look at that later, Talisman. And see the radio clip with the dookie, the floating dookie. It's gonna be a long time until Mars. How do you guys feel? I worry it's just a big scam, to be honest. But how do you guys feel about the people who opt to get themselves frozen? Like they freeze themselves, the cryogenic freezing. The problem, right, is that I think with our current technology, it quite literally is just euthanizing you with the promise that eventually someday they'll know how to unfreeze you and bring you back. I feel like the technology is just not there right now for it to be worth it. But if it advanced science, cool. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be a successful endeavor. I hope it has success for the sake of the people who, you know, went under. I feel like it shouldn't be legal until they have means to bring you back. You know, I don't know if that's a hot take. I feel like that's very much not, but I feel like we shouldn't be doing something like that to people without the absolute 100% knowledge that we can definitely bring them back. Cold take, Ethan, yeah. Celia, hello. Saves money and time. I can't be brought back. It's just paying Mr. Freeze. Yeah, exactly. Is that a thing? It is a thing. Yeah. Suspended animation topic. I got onto the conspiracy theory side of TikTok the other night. Also, I mentioned something on stream, not on stream, during the meetup about the bed bug bite origins. I wanted to clarify, I looked into it more. The reason I said it so confidently was because it was a sweet old museum worker lady, historian, who talked about the story. I do want to clarify that the information she got is from what Victorians like to tell, the story they like to tell about the origins of the bed bug bites. Therefore, that might not actually be the origins and just the Victorians being Victorians. It is apparently a very common tale that is told, Warden, that's what the Victorian era claims that that's where it comes from. But therein lies the problem. It still might not be the origin of the saying, despite them claiming that it is. So it's quite complex and confusing. Yeah. It's a shame. I don't use it as much anymore. Hi to Boss Man. Hi. Good evening, Dr. Plague. They utilize anti-freeze agents circulating through the veins. The arteries present cell damaging ice crystallization formations. And those now frozen for future resuscitation. But yeah, we put them on anti-freeze ice, but we can't safely thaw them. That's fascinating. So it does seem as though they are currently trying to figure something out. Huh? Mods, por favor. Look into. Thank you, please. Did they really? Is that real? Did they really? Yeah, the balls, they fall. My balls are falling, oh no. Alright. We have to do... Yo, sorry. Oh, I dropped something. I forgot. I got so caught up in yapping with you guys, I forgot to turn on channel points. I'm so sorry. Oh. I'm so sorry. Here, I'm gonna put this behind me. I don't have enough shelf space for all of my triggers anymore. Yeah, right, lost ones. It's wild. Alright, I have hydrate reminder. Do you guys also, am I bad at drinking water, or is this a common issue? Sometimes I feel like I have to like pause before I dare attempt to swallow my drink, or I'm just gonna choke. It's like my throat tightens up and I have to wait for it to untighten to drink my water. Anyone else? Or am I weird? No? Oh, okay. It only happens to me with like drinks that aren't carbonated. So I guess when I'm not using a straw, because I only use a... Yeah, I guess straws make it easier. I don't know. Oh, other question. I got a new keyboard. That's not the question. I got a new little cat cake keyboard. I want you guys to let me know if it's not too loud. I feel like you can really hear the difference now that we're in ASMR. It kind of sounds like popcorn, right? Well, as long as it's not too loud for you guys, that's what we're mainly testing right now. It's not too loud, is it? Now, does it sound satisfying? Do we like the sound of it? I think it sounds really good. It's definitely different from my previous boards. Different switches, different board. And then we really just bounded. Eating mummies wasn't really a practice in the Victorian era. In the Middle Ages and Renaissance, several centuries earlier, the mistranslation of the word mumia, vitamin pitch associated with mummification in medical writing. I feel like that would definitely cause some confusion. I can see where it came from, the confusion. Grinding Mistranslation of mumia associated with mummification in medical writing as medical or medicinal substances led to the grinding of mummies as a drink additive. The practice died in the Renaissance when the mistranslation was finally noticed. In the 18th and 19th century, mummies were sometimes ground up to produce the paint pigment mummy brown. What? So it was the Renaissance that ate the mummies. Hi, Digo. Hi. Really like it. Good, good, good. I'm glad. I think I like the old one more. That's absolutely okay if you like the old one more. But I'm just hopeful that this one still sounds good. I like the way that this one feels better because it feels like it's more responsive to like quickly pressing down. Belle said I think it's the springs that I like. Or the distance, I don't remember. My memory don't work so goodly. Flower, you are so very, very safe here. You are safe and sound. Variety tappies. Rest. Relax. You are safe. You are okay. Unwind your mind. Allow any stress or worries from the day to melt away. You are safe. And you are okay. Keyboard case. Let me grab the link really quickly. I don't have a link on. It was this keyboard. It's a nice. If you guys are looking for a cute budget-friendly board, it's still $74, but you get a board, you get the keycaps and the switches, and it's all put together. You don't have to put anything together, so it's incredibly beginner-friendly and budget-friendly. Want to check it out? Not sponsored. Just enjoying the board so far. Hi, Greg. It's settling down. Yay! Heartbeats. Of course, Gremlin. I got you. Heartbeats. Flower, I love you too. Love you too. Sharmic reading back up. Saddens me to wonder how much history was lost by Victorians just ransacking places for shiny things. So a surge in popularity of Egyptian history and culture and unwrapping parties are popular. That's horrible. It's mainly to look for amulets and trinkets hidden in the wrapping. Oh my gosh. No respect for the dead. Ugh. They didn't eat them, they just turned them into paint a little better, I guess. Okay. I do enjoy shiny, but like it, yeah, it does sound very good, doesn't it? Good boy, Octo. Good boy. My good boy's wrong. Good boy, Octo. Good boy. Good boy, Octo. I've heard this trigger much. I'm glad to get it here. We do this one a lot. This tends to be a lot of our favorites. So. And I find it fun to play with your hair while we're yapping and talking. Pecs first neck. Sniffles for Octo. I smell good? Yes, you do. You smell very good. Oh, and then I have name whispers for Octo as well. Octo, 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 Octo. Octo, Octo, Octo. Octo, Octo, Octo. Oof, my neck hurts. I only bathe like twice in my life. How could anyone possibly know something like that? What the heck? Cyberpunk was fun. I feel like we made a lot of progress. I've just been so freaking tired today. I feel like I haven't woken up at all. Hi, tall dude. Welcome in. Welcome in. We will love you too. Love you too. I'm going to temporarily close up our channel point shop. Do our click clack clock trigger for a quick. Hi Gambit, welcome back, welcome back. You like the rain? Good, good. I try my best to make it audible, but not too loud, as to not take away from the triggers. I don't know what happened to my computer, but my computer, I turned it on today and I opened up OBS and it's like, we don't have sources for these files anymore, but they still exist in the same folders they've always existed in. I think OBS is breaking on me again. But it's not just OBS, because even Shoost didn't recognize the files in the folder until I re-input it. It was strange. I don't know, my computer's dying on me a little bit. I got these from Amazon. They're memory foam armrests. If you look up Panda foam armrest, you should be able to find it. I will warn you, I have one issue with these. The Velcro to tighten it onto, it kind of sticks out. And I've sliced my arm on the Velcro a few times on accident. Oh gosh, I hope it's not a feeling hard driving, Shikun. That'd be horrible. It's only those files, and it was like the same folder for everything that it wasn't recognizing. It was just my ASMR background, so... yeah, they do kind of look like universal mouth mascots. I would assume Brandon? Sorry guys, give me just a second. I'm trying to read something. To make sure we're all good. Okay. Alright, thank you mods for looking into that for me. I appreciate you. I had a feeling, but I wasn't sure. What's up with the gremlin tag? I don't do... Well, I was gonna say I'm not usually a gremlin during ASMR, but then that would have absolutely been lying. That would have absolutely been a lie. I'm very tired today, so the gremlin is not in me tonight. The gremlin is resting. She is eepy and sleepies. But I have been, you know, I've been called a gremlin pretty much my whole life. I have my moments. Especially during our gaming segments of stream. During ASMR, I try not to be too hyper, but yeah, during my gaming sections of stream, you'll see it more often. Flashback to me maniacally laughing and committing murders and crime in Night City. Oh, crime or killing bad people, right? Is it really a crime if I'm a bounty hunter? Is it really a crime that I run people over when I drive in Night City? Oh no, Wiggle. Oh no. Yeah, they're wanted. I'm just trying to clean up the city. One murder at a time. Cloak was requested. I only commit a little bit of crime for the greater good, though. For the greater good. Oh yeah, Okato. That was fun. That was fun. 'Cause you were sick. when Birdie streams while she's sick, you see a certain side to her. Yeah. I don't think I'm alone in being exhausted during this part of the year, though. Whew. I cannot stop hibernating and sleeping. Oh wait, I didn't do the, what was it? Tappies. Variety tappies. I accidentally didn't do a variety tappies. Right, tall dude. I never understand. Alright, we're gonna do a variety tappies. Good night, Alistair. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Sweetest of dreams to you. Good night, good night, good night. I had coffee earlier. There wasn't enough caffeine. The yawn counter. I'm so glad I can still tap with these nails. I wasn't totally sure if it was gonna work with this cut and shape, but it seems as though it still works quite well. Let's grab the cork board, if I can find it. Tall dude, thank you so much. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into Wonderland. I found it. Found the cork board. It's hidden underneath those squish paws. Very sweet. Thank you. guys ready to get some good sleep tonight? I wonder how many of you are already resting, already sleeping. I don't know how many of you guys saw our schedule. Citizen, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into Wonderland. Welcome, welcome. I don't know how many guys saw our schedule for this week, but did I set it for tomorrow? Ah, yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing some painting ASMR. Oops, here, let me do I can't type. But also, you might see wax on there. If you're assuming to yourself, oh, is Birdie doing a wax stamp stream like her beautiful, gorgeous wife, Bellsprout? That's not what I mean. Tomorrow's the day that I wax my arms on stream. I need to probably actually look into how this wax melter works too, to make sure I don't hurt myself on accident. So I'll probably test it out off stream first. Wish I'd come earlier, but I've been on Twitch since daylight, so I should probably get off now. Oh, it's absolutely no worries. If you ever want to hang out again, I will probably be here. We've been at this for almost 5 years, so I'll be around. I stream 4 days a week, 8 p.m. EST to 3 a.m. So no worries. Thank you for stopping by. Until next time. Yeah, no burns. I don't want to tee oh no, that burns for content, because you're not allowed to make that kind of content on Twitch. It is against US. I want to go about this responsibly and legitimately. Okay, sorry, I think my upstairs neighbor just ate shit. Or tripped or something. So I promise I'm gonna be careful. But also, I just actually want to try waxing my arms. It'd be fun if it works. I bought hard wax, so I think it'll be pretty easy. Because you just gotta, like, what? Melt the wax to a certain temperature, test it to make sure it's not too hot, slather it on your arm, wait a certain amount of seconds, and then like you put it along the grain of the hair, like where it grows. You do the opposite. Not along, I guess. You do the opposite? I don't know. I need to do my research before tomorrow's stream. Now, the question is, do we do this during ASMR and I make it a challenge where I'm not allowed to yell? Do I arm waxing ASMR challenge? What do we think? Oh, that's good, Sonia. Might face wax? Ooh. I don't know if I've ever... But that'd be cool. I'd be down. I think it'd be funny. We could also just do it before we start ASMR. Alright, let me grab the glass for tippy tappies. The reason why we're doing the arms and not my legs is, well, one, I shaved recently, my legs, and then two, arm hair is a lot less coarse than leg hair, and I think it would hurt a lot less to wax. And I'm too scared to do my legs. I'm too scared to do my legs. I'm not allowed to yell because it'll be ASMR. You'll probably hear me go the loudest, but no leg hair waxing. I'm sorry. Maybe next subathon once I'm like a little more trained in the art of using my waxer. Crunch your leg and arm hair during the summer, but then I can't wear my shorts the way I like. I feel like legs are less sensitive than arms. I don't know, my legs are pretty sensitive. And then my leg hair is like a lot more, well not a lot more, but it's definitely more coarse than my arm hair. At least the lower legs, the upper legs not so much. Now armpits, however, oh, I bet waxing your armpit sucks. Can you be a 10,000 sub goal for you to wax an eyebrow? No. Because your eyebrow hair doesn't grow back right. It never grows back the same. Here, be like a wolf. Why my eyebrow? What the frick? Maybe my armpit. Alright guys, for 10,000 subs, I'll wax my armpit. Oh my gosh, okay. For 15,000 subs, I'll wax Ren's big toe, and I'll ship you the wax with his big toe hair on it. I'm kidding, this is a joke, Twitch. I'm not actually gonna do this. Please, Twitch, don't get mad at me. This is a joke. This is a joke. Deal. What? Shaved eyebrows once as a kid and apparently looked like an old man. That's funny. Meow meows for boss. I wonder if we'll be finished with one of our games. Maybe Inscription. I'm trying to think to myself because this month is Resident Evil month, which means I need to see my boy Leon. And we're currently playing through 3 separate games, so mayhaps we'll finish Cuphead in time. I think we'll probably finish Inscription though, pretty quickly. I think we're kind of speeding through it. Are we speeding through Inscription? Am I fast? Or do I still have a lot more to it? For those who've been watching the Inscription streams, am I doing good? Out of all the games you're doing, Inscription is probably the quickest one to finish. I think Cuphead is just purely a skill issue. I think it's a fairly short game. But I suffer from a chronic illness called skill issue. I certainly am trying, but my game is hard. Keep at it, I can see you beating it before the end of the month. Yippee! Inscription? Or Cuphead? Inscription, right? I've always considered trying out the Fable games. I haven't played them yet, but I'm tempted. Inscription. Guys, I need to figure out how we're gonna celebrate my streamiversary. What day is it on? A Friday. I'm trying to wrap up our current games, but I do want to do variety octo. I don't want to do just one game at a time. So yes, I'm gonna continue doing variety games. Yeah. I have a few ideas on what we could do for Friday, but I'll have to reach out and see if anyone is free that day. Because if not, then my other idea might possibly be doing our Birdie versus mod stream. The mods versus Birdie. I feel like that'd be a really funny way to celebrate my 5 years of streaming. But we'll see. Maybe I could have multiple segments. Alright, heartbeat time. If heartbeats is not your cup of tea, that's a-okay. Make an announcement in chat as soon as heartbeats are over. The wires are lighting here. Like tangled up in them. Thank you for the alerts. Sonia, what the heck? Thank you. Are you trying to make my heart rate speed up? Thank you, it's working. Thank you for the 5 gifted subbies. Hutons, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into Wonderland. Sonia, what the heck? My heart rate did speed up. Thank you so much. Nagu! Congratulations on the new job. Woohoo! Are you enjoying it so far? Thank you, Sonia. Thank you. Oh yeah. We can definitely do a happiness quest. That was my count, Mr. Corin. Baby, you cannot get on my desk tonight. Not right now. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Thank you so much for your patience. I'm back. I'm sorry about that, guys. Had to boot the kitty cat out before he started hopping onto my desk and knocking everything over. Much better because it's not customer service. Oh my gosh, we love that. I love that for you. Let's freaking go. I've had a really nice day. I'm just starting to feel pretty sick, to be honest. No. We had a little bit of some cat time earlier, but unfortunately, if Corin jumped up now, he would knock everything over. But yeah, I'm starting to feel a bit sick, and I'm wondering if that's why I was so tired and brain fogged today. Oh, happiness quest. I might do 2 hours tonight, if that's okay with you guys. Thank you, Nagu. Yeah, fingers crossed. I hope I'm not gonna get fully sick, because I really don't want that. Okay. Usagi, you can reroll if you'd like, but your first quest, it says, write down one thing you love about 5 different people. You don't have to share it with them. It's more of a note for yourself. Would you like to keep this quest, or would you like a reroll? Even if you reroll, you can still take that quest. This is a nice quest. It's cute. Your quest, it said, write down one thing you love about 5 different people. Or did you not hear what I said after that? But yeah, you don't have to share it. You can, but sounds good. Got it? Awesome. Awesome. Heck yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lay down early tonight. I'm not feeling the greatest. We shall relax together for a little while longer, and then I'm gonna go rest my head. Yeah, I don't know why I'm feeling so icky. Maybe I just need more sleep. I may have slept for like 10 hours last night. Maybe I need more. Alright. Mods, can we announce that heartbeats are over? Did the same thing yesterday. She just slept a bunch. I think our bodies are just trying to hibernate and recharge a little bit. Alright. This is gonna be our last one. And we're gonna do hair play for the rest of the stream. The wire, it knocked my shin, and I thought it was a cat bumping me against the leg for a second. I absolutely agree with you. I think we all deserve either January or February. I opt for February to be my hibernation month. Well, no, because then I would miss Ren's birthday. January. I want January to be my hibernation month. If you guys got to hibernate for a month, which month would you pick? Ooh. I sleep better in the cold, but maybe I would hibernate during the summer, so the summer ends faster. because the summer's way too hot. No, I think I'd still opt to hibernate in January because it always feels like January is the most problematic month out of the year. All of like the worst of the worst always seems to happen in January. And I'll just sleep through it. Sonia, you are so very, very safe here. Rest. Relax. You are safe and sound here in Wonderland. Allow yourself this moment of peace and relaxation because you have more than earned this. You more than deserve rest, peace, relaxation. You are safe and sound. Everything is okay. You are okay. You would like to hibernate in August. You choose January too, so we can ignore taxes. Sorry, I can't pay my taxes because it happens during hibernation month, so I should be disqualified from needing to pay it. Thank you. Thank you. Aw, I'm happy I could help Sonia. Based. They wake you up anyway. Sorry. I think that's my cat's, my upstairs neighbor's cat's toy. They wake you up anyway, and you're like, you interrupted my nap for taxes? Really? Hopefully, like you said, it's only for a month and it doesn't last too long. It was a business expense. They say that, yeah. They say that and then you do your best to help. You think they're wrong. Not lying, but wrong. It can be a process. Trying to find someone. Well, I guess we'll find out. You know, I think I probably know why I'm not the most awake today. I could not, I think I mentioned this earlier in stream, I could not for the life of me fall asleep. I didn't fall asleep until 10 a.m. and that is not normal for me. Usually I'm out at the latest 8, but I try to aim to be asleep by 7 a.m. I work on a night schedule, so I know that still sounds pretty wild to a lot of you, but I do work on a nighttime schedule. But 10, oh, that is not willing. Hey, Gamma. Hi. Sorry, that was my wire flopping off my lap. How are you, Gamma? You made something really stupid? Oh no, is it with the dent picture? What did you make? 10s this week and 12s for the next few weeks. Oof. Oof. Night walking! You work till 7 p.m. so I usually like a little into 1 to 2 a.m. so I can play games. Oh heck yeah! You put in the Discord? I'm scared. Now which channel? Oh no. Does it have sound to it? Mortem? Oh no. Is that something tech deck? Is that a floof tech decking on my head with Leon in the background? No? Okay. Oh my god. Not the floof tech decking on my freaking head with Leon in the background. That's art right there, guys. That is art. That is a masterpiece. I like how you just titled it, yeah. What is happening in the background of this picture? What is Leon wearing? What is that face? Is he being pegged? Stop. Wait, what the hell is happening back there? There's like so many layers to this art. There's what, bro? I'm so jealous. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that it's Leon and not you. I'm so sorry. Sleep for me. Let's see, 2 hours. Good night, Birdie and Jack. Good night, Warax. Sweet dreams, sweet dreams. Good night, good night. As a member that is not on the Discord, I am scared for what is happening in there. Oh, only chaos. Always chaos. Oh, I'm happy I could help Sonia. If you'd like to be a member of the Discord, if you type in !Discord, you can get an invite. And then witness the glory that is the art that Mortem has created for us. One of us. One of us. Yeah, join. You know how we're gonna have the stream where it's Birdie versus the mods, where I 1v1 my mods in their game of choice? You know what we need to do? We need to do that, but with chat. Where I 1v1 you guys in your game of choice. We'll like play marbles, and whoever wins marbles mayhaps. Or I can find some way. We'll find some way to draw for it. Yeah, it's your game of choice, and then we go against... I gotta think of a game. Yeah. It has to be a game that I hope I own it, you know? For the mods though, just let me know in advance and I'll see what I can do. Does Sudoku puzzles count? Yeah, sure. Yeah. I saw the art. Isn't it beautiful? Could just do chess? Oh, good God. I mean, yeah, haha. I'll beat you in chess. I'm so good at chess. Yeah, you think you'll beat me in chess. Just you wait. I'm actually secretly Grandmaster. What is Nidhogg? I haven't played in literal years. Alright, but I'm making you play League of Legends. I'm just kidding. Why? Everyone just play League against Birdie, and then one of you guys is actually really fucking cracked at it, and I die. Birdie, that's a war crime. Teehee. Why'd Quake leave the community? Yeah, why did Quake decide to leave the community? Oh, you know. Might be that damn there League. Games like that get me mad. Hey, but at least it would be just one game. And it would be a 1v1. If you're gonna slaughter me. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome to Moneyland. That's fair, Quake. That's fair. guys. I'm having a good time. I'm trying to think of what other games would be fun to like 1v1. I wonder what the other mods are going to pick. Ooh, Super Animal Royale. I haven't played it in years, but I think that'd be silly to 1v1 you guys in that. Oh, I used to play a bit of Hearthstone back in my day. The year I made a Twitch account where there was a shit ton of earthquakes where I lived. Hence Quake. Is that why your name's Quake? Not because every time you shake that ass, the earth quake a little? Yep. That too. What, huh? Huh? Where in what game are you gonna you said Halo, right? Oh shoot. Oh, do you feel that? Oh fuck, hold on. Oh shit, Quake shaking it again. Quake. Sorry. You're a doofus. No, you. I remember we played Halo on Discord. I loved those days. I want to play Halo with you guys again. No, you. Legend says every generation would kill millions. Oh no. That's all good. Birdie a doofus? Nah. No, totally not. Hi, Silver Haze. I feel like I'm gonna get my booty handed to me during Birdie versus Mod Day. To be fair, I think that's the whole purpose, right? Because the mods are gonna pick games that they're probably pretty cracked at, and games that I probably haven't played. Which is why, if I were to put you guys on my turf, we would do ARAMs. 1v1s. Well, maybe not ARAMs, but at least like 1v1s on League. I'll still let you guys pick what character you want to play. You guys may see this really cute creature, but she is secretly a doofus. Honestly, not even secretly. I feel like my secret was exposed the moment I learned how to breathe. I've got that doofus deep within me. Rat shaker. Not the 1v1 rat shaker. Yeah, no. See, I fear that my shaking arm is not going to be as strong as perchance some of my moderators. I'm not insinuating anything, but you know, I have a feeling that maybe perchance some of them are better at that shaking. Oh, the rat. Just like how some of you guys were better at quickly casting spells during our wizarding battle during the VR chat meetup. I looked at you guys, and while you all were still battling down below me in the loser corner up above, I pointed out to them, I was like, yeah, you see all those down there? There's a reason their wizard casting arm is so strong and fast. They probably have years of experience doing yeah, I do have a skill issue, I do. I'm sorry it didn't work for desktop Octo, that's so sad. Great at beat tennis. Fireball. I cast testicular torsion. I like the sound that the wizards make when they fall off and die. It was funny. Years of experience flicking and swishing their wands. Yep. Exactly. Unscratchable itch would be horrible. That made me itchy thinking about. Not The unscratchable itch. Hi, Grimgrins. How are you? Love you, Sonia. Itchy bones? Oh, God. Okay, question. I've never had a cast before, but I can only imagine that it must be absolutely torturous to have an itch under your cast. Is it true? Is it as bad as I imagine it to be? Having an itch under your cast? A piece of popcorn you can feel in your gum with your tongue but not with your finger? That's the worst. That is torture too. Yes? Yes? Oof. You get a thin stick to itch? Oh, do you? I had a cast when I was in primary school. It was awful. Aw. I've never, at least not knowingly, broken a bone before. Shocking, I know, considering just how clumsy and accident-prone I am. Though my pinkies look broken when I hold them out like this. They look normal, right? Apparently, I have what's called arthritis knuckles. Arthritis runs in my family, and I've got these knuckles that are an indicator of, you know, early onset arthritis. So, but if you look at my pinkies when they're not like this, do you see that? They look broken. I have a broken pinky. At least it looks broken, but it's just my knuckle. They just look broken, but they're not broken. I got them broken looking pinkies. I don't know, I guess it's just the kind of arthritis that runs in my family. Yeah. Why would Arthur do that? Oh, wow, yeah. Like this, they look totally normal. Like when I have my hands together, they actually fit perfectly with my other fingers too. But yeah, I also have really shaky hands. You can really see it with this one. I just shake. They don't look that bad though. Thank you. Hand model dream shattered. It's a good thing I never had that dream. Arthritis. I fell off something in the playground at school. My elbow bones decided to take a breath of fresh air. Oh, frickin' ow. Yikers. Yikes. Oh, you've broken a small portion of your finger. Ouch. Yes, you may smooch my hand. But here you go. Here you go. There. Let your guard down. I punched you in the face. You got a second one because you let your guard down again. Oh, you thought I was gonna go in for a third. You thought wrong. Just kidding, you thought right. I did go back in for a third. Stop. Stop calling me adorable. Stop it. Stop it. I'm gonna end stream. Didn't even feel that. I've got phantom sex. Stop. Stop it. No. I'm taking your channel points away from you. And I'm gonna drink some water. Thank you for the care package, Silver. Did I show you guys the nail polish I'm gonna use for my pedicure? It arrived. Oh, it looks really blue in this light. It's got purple to it. This is not the best way to showcase this color. It's not fully blue, it's purple too. Can you tell? I swear it's just the lighting in here. It's got purple sheen to it. No, you can't tell. Never mind. Never mind. It's blurple. A mana potion. Yeah, this is the color you guys picked for my pedicure. So, I'm gonna do that maybe this week, even. Did my ploy to make you think about my feet distract you from this horrendous action against BirdieBoba? Did I stop you guys from calling me cute? Did it work? Stop it. Stop it. I'll take this webcam and I'll shove it in the toilet. Yeah, they're strawberry nails. They're strawberry bonbons. Like the little candies. Strawberry bonbon nails. Strawberry bonbons. Ooh, speaking of strawberries, I want to whip out my strawberries again. Found out there's a shade of blue called Midnight Navy. Oh, that's beautiful. I love dark blues. Use your camera, do whatever the hell you want with it. True. I'm not gonna throw it down the toilet. Oh, please. I can't tell blue and purple apart anyway. Let's freaking go. Look at how freaking sticky this one is. And then this one doesn't do that. So I think that this one's like undercooked or something. I think this one might not have cooked long enough. Let's hear it, Phoenix. Let's hear it. Welcome home, by the way. Stuck in ice, then morning, spent 2 hours putting on. Taking off chains, this was great. Another car got stuck, worse than this. We didn't even have chains, so we backed our truck to his trailer, locked our chains around the frame. Welcome out his truck and trailer free. Oh wow, that part was fun. Do a ready search. So long. I appreciate you stopping by whenever you want, though. It is always lovely to see you. It really hurts, so it's refreshing to see you still providing for the people. I'll be here. I will be here, even if there's times where your guys' lives take you on different journeys for many, many, many years. Well, if you guys ever need a place to relax in, I hope that I can continue to provide that for you for many, many years to come. You guys are always welcome here. That's me and Bellsprout, my L2D VTuber. I know Bellsprout's in the same boat as me. We both want to be old granny VTubers one day. Devil Warrior, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome to Wonderland. That wasn't even the first time I got stuck in ice that week. I bet. That was the third. Ice has been so rough. It has been difficult to drive through. My car has been slipping and sliding. It's kind of satisfying seeing how sticky this one is. The way it loses its shape for a second. The pink one doesn't do that nearly as much. I wonder if the clear one does this. I have to find it. Alright. Please, Strawberry Squishy, go back into your cage. It's like, no, please. Keep me on you. Sticky. Yeah, they're way stickier than the cat paws that we have. Okay. Close them back up. Why are they so sticky? It's the type of squish that they are. Not everyone takes them out of these packets. You're supposed to, I'm not going to do it because it's going to crinkle loudly, but you're supposed to be able to just fidget with it by squishing it through these packets that they come in. But some people like to take them out. I take them out specifically for the ASMR triggers. These squishies, the little paw ones, I really like them because A, they sound good, and B, they came with these little cotton balls. And these cotton balls sound really good in the mic. Let me show you. I'm having a brief wave of my not so feeling good disappearing. It's like coming and going. The intense feelings of fatigue. So while I'm still feeling okay, I'm gonna see if I can hold out on screen a bit longer. You're spraying me in the face. That's what that is. Okay, this sounds good. Putting these little cotton balls in the mic. They fit in so perfectly too. Just like that. See, another thing is just add on to the ice. I pulled out the trailers. I got a huge hole in the tire. No. Yeah, I had my first car. Ice ended up popping it. It can be sharp. Lady, take us home. It's a bunch of sailors with horrible look until they find this tavern with this copper-haired tavern lady. They're like, no matter where life takes you, you're always welcome here. Aww. That's sweet. You got me curious about that song. I like this trigger because it both sounds good to squish it, and then I like the sound it makes when I run my fingers along it. I love sea shanties. I kind of miss playing Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves nuts fit in here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is... got a nat 1. 10 plus if I'll get stuck in the ice cream this week. Oh, then definitely not, right? The nat 1 is really good in this case. You're not invited to Sea of Thieves night anymore? Frickin' heck, man. Are you sure? I'll be good, I swear. I'll definitely not set off the explosive barrels below deck. I would never do that. How dare team. Welcome aboard. Oh, let's freaking go. Alright, let's go find an island full of those explosive barrels for no reason in particular. And my mom's third mom has been following for 4 years. 4 freaking years! Isn't that wild? That is absolutely wild. How? How has it been so long? No. I miss Glib Glob. Guys, there was a video I saw the other day. I saw a video the other day and they're like, do you know that common feeling where you feel like you're being watched while playing Subnautica? And I was like, no. Was I supposed to feel like I was being watched the entire time I was playing Subnautica? And then like everyone was like, yeah, oh my god, it constantly felt like something was watching me. I'm like, wait, what, really? I think I'm broken. I didn't feel that at all. What are you doing to the time, Burb? I know, I feel like we're time traveling together. It goes by too fast. Like, what do you mean I started streaming in my mid-20s and now I'm an old lady grandma's? I didn't feel watched. You didn't either? They're scared of the ocean. Maybe it's because, yeah, they have that phobia of the deep sea. Too slow and too fast? Yeah, right. I think that is most streamers at this point. True. True. Did you get a Glib Glop? I still need to figure out what game I'm gonna do a speedrun challenge for. If you're gonna be Unk status in 3 years, and I hate to break it to you, but you're probably already Unk age for many people. Ooh, wow, static pop-up, so sorry. The kids, they think the moment you hit the big 2-0, you're like already on your deathbed. If you lose the teen in your name, you're practically dead. Send you to a nursing home. Ancient. Yep, welcome. Welcome to the club. So comfy, cozy, good, good. I'm glad. I love watching speedruns. I've never done them myself, so it'll be interesting to try. Hi, Professor. Big 27 this Sunday. Happy almost birthday. Any plans for celebration? All I ever want is food. I just want a good meal for my birthday. Hi, Sir Dodgeman. Hi. When I used to work on the bus, without fail, all the younger kids would ask me if I was married with kids, I would know potato. The kids that I worked with thought that I was younger than my teenage coworker. So, I think my poor teenage coworker, she was just tired. I think it was more so we just like looked similar age, but yeah, kids can be kind of brutal. If I have any grandkids, oh my god. Coworkers always think I'm younger than them, and I end up 5 years older. A lot of people, they'll think that kids and the things that they say are like a reflection of how old you look. I do want to clarify something real quick. Kids have zero concept of like how old is old. Everyone is old to them. So if you have a kid come up and say, "Wow, you're old," don't feel bad. They don't understand. Don't let it get to you. They quite literally don't understand and have zero concept. I don't blame them for... Oh my god, yeah, I don't blame Gen Z at all. Yes. No, yeah, she looked as tired as... Well, I think millennials and Gen Zs equally are just exhausted. I think we're both exhausted. I think everyone's tired. I think everyone is just very tired. I think I'm very tired right now. Yeah, exhaustion is their default. So many people were shocked I was a senior, really active. Straight up looked 30 years younger than she is. Aww. I'm tired, that's why I'm here. Yeah, me too, Silver. Oh my gosh. Ren, his mom, absolutely freaking beautiful. My mom is pretty too. I know my mom. But oh my god. Ren, the mom. Oh, she is so pretty. He told me that, like, whenever he'd go to the grocery store with her, he had to, like, glare daggers at people because they'd always, like, try flirting with his mom. To that rain sound again. I want to do some more ornaments. Guys, remember when I said I was gonna like stream for 2 hours and now it's been 2.5? Yeah, I remember too. And then I ended up like being stubborn and not wanting to end the rain bags. Yeah, where it sounds like rain's hitting your tent. Or hitting your car. Oh, that's cool, Lost Ones, yeah. Believe that, believe it. Yeah. Good night, flowers. Sweetest dreams to you. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Birdie mentioned my birthday and all I wanted was for her to say that she's cute. Hey, at least you got your birthday wishes in VR chat. Not this one, isn't it so nice? How are you, Belsim? It's good to see you. Hi. Yeah, if you type exclamation mark Discord, the link there should work. Do I have a link in my socials page to Discord? Maybe that's where all the art thoughts were coming from. But yeah, if you type !mark Discord here, it should work. There you go. Freaking heck, Silver. Hi, and my dog, Lady T. No, Bilsim, it's okay. Trust me, I understand. Everyone, I feel, has been just so much more busy or going through it. I hope that work hasn't been stressing you out too much. It's good to see you. Hearing rain against my window helps me sleep. Oh, I'm jealous. Washington seems like such a lovely state to live in. Question. What is the cost of living in Washington? What is the average rent, would you think? Is there any affordable parts of Washington? Because I feel like the West Coast's concept of affordable is skewed. Hi, Sloth. Hello. I worry about what you guys consider affordable. 1,000 to 1,200 a month is not too terrible. That's doable. Oh, Professor, good night. Thank you for hanging out. Sweet dreams to you. Night, night, night. $1,500, that's still like significantly more affordable than where I am right now. That's actually kind of surprising. For those of you who live in Washington, what are your pros and cons? I'm trying to consider what state I want to move to eventually. And Washington has been kind of like my top pick. So I'm wondering what it would be like. Did Birdie, by the way, Birdie, did you murder a lot in Cyberpunk after I went to bed? Oh yes. Oh yes. It's cold. Oh, I love the cold. I ride a bike to work usually, which saves on travel expense. 60 miles of bike riding, wow. Milder weather, good pay, people are okay, depends heavily on what city I'd say. Hi, Larky 11s. A lot of people are moving away because of the cost of living. Has and continues to skyrocket. Yikes. I get snow in February too. I think that your guys' weather is quite similar to the weather here, where I am. Because our winters, our snow at least, it goes all through March. It doesn't stop until April. Tacoma and Seattle personally. I've been to Seattle. It was nice, but I don't think I could afford living in a place like that. Never been to Tacoma. If I went out west, I'd probably go to Colorado. Live in Michigan, the weather does what it wants. How cold is it in Michigan? Wow, yeah. It's been really cold here, Renee. It's been going down to the single digits in Fahrenheit where I am. But today it was a little bit warmer. So that's the thing, the weather flips on a dime. One moment it could be snowing, the next it's hotter than Vegas. Wow, interesting. They say the same thing about here though, that the weather's quite bipolar. Seattle's also where people decide to make their own autonomous zone. Some people didn't make it, so not even. I don't know what that means. That's going over my little bird brain. Today's been on the warmer side at 5 Fahrenheit. Oh shoot, dang, 5 Fahrenheit. Let's go. Seattle mentioned yay. Do you like Seattle, Manswarm? If you're interested in Native American culture, Washington very much embraces that. Ooh. I am interested in it. I have friends that are Native American, but they're Canadian too. They're up in Canada. Well, one moved to the US recently. You see what I said? Negative 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Where? Octo. Poor. Bad Octo. First Nation is what they go by, right? When was Native Americans moving to Canada? Hi, Siku. Hi. We're free. How am I supposed to copy the message? I have to paste it somewhere. You're so funny. Michigan, because you asked how the temperature has been. Oh, yeah, thank you so much. Sorry, you can tell probably how tired my brain be. But I'm happy because I managed to make it to our 3 a.m. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it to our 3 a.m. I said, heck you, sicky, icky feeling. I want to keep streaming. And I did. And I'm happy. I just honk you right now. Is it? Ayolo Tito. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Welcome. Tito. For 9 days, my goodness. I wonder if Memphis got their power back yet. I saw something like they had been going on like 6 days of no power after that big ice storm. Other than that, Washington's one of the states where we don't really have anything that stands out. It's one of those hide in the mountain type states. See, that sounds so peaceful to me. That sounds so relaxing. I just want a cozy place to settle down. Hi, Maxium. I want that. That sounds so nice. Montana. Just want people to leave me alone. That's fair, that's fair. Yeah, my chat voted for more hand cam streams. So we'll be doing hand cams at the very least once a week, possibly two. I mean, tomorrow we're doing a craft stream, so we're doing hand cam again because of that, but Happiness Quest, sure. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna shuffle a little bit. Hi, Goldclaw. I have to be completely honest, I'm feeling very fatigued right now. I'm not feeling the greatest, but I'm happy, and that's important. How are you? It's good to see you. I've had a fun stream today, despite the fatigue. Your first quest, Goldclaw, is make a list of your friends' best qualities and share it with them. Would you like to keep this? Would you like to re-roll and see what your other quest might be? Because you get 2 re-rolls, so if you want to pick something else, or at least see your options, you're welcome to. Here, I'm gonna grab from the bottom. These are from the bottom. Pick from. Looking, we have something. Like a few railroads with working steam engines. Wait, that's so cool. I wish that travel by train was more possible and more common in the US. That's a good quest, and needing something more meaningful for them. Yeah. I think it's been quite a rough year for many, many people, so sometimes it's good to have reminders of why you appreciate those in your life and qualities that make them shine. I do have to head out soon, so that'll be your first quest you can pick from, Dark Plague, but I'll give you 2 more. And you just pick whichever one you want. Your second one that you can pick from says, make a list of things that you like about yourself. Or, your third quest is, make a double batch of cookies or triple your soup recipe. Basically, make a meal or a baked good and share it freely with others around you. I don't think it's common for people to do that, Lost Ones. I don't think we tell people the things that we love and appreciate about them nearly as much as we should. We definitely should do it more often. Not the spray bottle. Okay, my fluffy floofs. This burb is feeling pretty tired, and we've been going since 8 p.m. It's now 3 a.m. I think it is time to rest up for the night. And we're gonna read my wife in her beautiful, adorable new bunny form. She be looking like she fell down the rabbit hole with me. With this outfit specifically, we were joking about, she was even saying how it'd be fun to intertwine our lore a bit together. Hi, Manica. I'm doing well, just a bit fatigued. I feel like especially you don't want it to accidentally look like you're flirting. Yeah, I feel like it can be misinterpreted sometimes. Sorry for the thumping sounds. Alright, Floofies. I'm gonna head out and rest for the night, but if you'd like to ever join my Discord, I have an incredible community over there. Sorry for the walking noises. They probably assume I finished my stream already and are just walking around. I'm gonna go head out for the night. I'm gonna rest up. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're doing some fun stuff. We're gonna be playing Cuphead. We're going to wax my arms, and then we're gonna do some art ASMR. I'm going to do a painting. It's gonna be fun. I'll see you all again tomorrow for some more fun time. Love you. Good night. Have fun over at Belle's. She's incredible. You'll have a great time. You'll be in wonderful hands. See you tomorrow. Night, 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 night. Mwah. 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 Love you.